Southern California is bracing itself for epic gridlock. One of the world's busiest freeways about to be shut down for the entire weekend. All the drivers getting ready for what they're calling Carmageddon.
Flying in a helicopter will be the only fast way to get around town this weekend, because when the 405 is shut down, traffic experts predict total chaos.
For us not to have access to freeways is like the end of the world. It really is.
They're closing 10 miles of the 405 freeway for construction this weekend.
It's going to be chaos.
Anywhere else, this might be a minor nuisance. But the 405 is the busiest, most legendarily traffic-clogged highway in America.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us this morning. Anybody would decide to have a press conference on the 405 at 9 o'clock in the morning is trying to make a point.
It's paralysis just getting here today. Whoever picked 9 o'clock this morning dramatized the reality of the gridlock on the west side of Los Angeles, which is obviously, for all of us on the west side, beyond our acceptance level. Paul is on that side, I'm on this side. Together, Paul and I go right through the middle of this gridlock situation. Of course, that weekend, the 15th, 16th, and 17th, put it in your calendars now, public, and stay away from the west side and avoid what will be going on. There's no other way.
It's going to be a really horrendous weekend.
Stay home, stay away, go on vacation, avoid the area like the plague.
I've represented this area for 36 years. I know every shortcut over the hill in both directions. Not one of them is going to work.
In 2011, they were shutting down the 405, which is the busiest freeway in the world. And true to the culture of disaster, which Los Angeles seems to be obsessed with, they called it Carmageddon. And they just drilled into us what a nightmare this was going to be, shutting down this freeway.
Think of China and what you've seen on TV, where they have 9-day long traffic closures on their freeways. It's going to be like that for 2 days. The only way we get through this is by everyone staying far away.
That Friday night, they shut down the freeway, and the next morning on Saturday, we woke up and we went outside, and it was utopia. I took my bike out, and I hit empty streets. Everybody was so scared of Carmageddon that they stayed home or they commuted to work via public transportation. People stayed local at night. They ate in local restaurants. They walked places. And the streets were clean and open. I really wanted to put my bike on the 405 freeway and ride on the 405. I rode my bike up Santa Monica Boulevard, and then I headed north alongside the 405 past Pico, and there's kind of a more furtive ramp there, and there was a police car there. So I kind of got disheartened, but I rode around, and about after 1 a.m., I started coming back, and I went back by that ramp, and nobody was there. So I took my bike, and I put it over the blockage to the ramp, and I got up on this freeway, and it was amazing. It was expansive and vast. And for the first time, being up on that freeway, I felt like this massive infrastructure, this miracle of human engineering, was also built for me.